Caffey. Talk about a marquee match here, Jim.
Yeah, it is. You know, this is the type of match you're going to see, you know, the quarterfinals of the NCAA tournament here with these types of rankings.
Caffey, the Big Ten finalist, lost to Aaron Brooks of Penn State 3-2 by decision. Myles Amine 2-0 this season. Qualified for the Olympics already for San Marino. He is one of 6 members of the Amine family to don the maize and blue.
Nice job there with that single leg, and beautiful finish there by Amine. Get off to a nice quick start. I'm sure that Sean Bormet had a lot to say about the way they got started in the Penn State duel. You saw it with Massa getting with the good shots here, but their leaders are getting off to a really good shot. That was a beautiful low-level shot and a perfect finish.
Well, Myles Amine is only 5 wins away from reaching 100 victories for the maize and blue during the course of his career, 2-1. This is a top 5 matchup. Cam Caffey 5-1 this season. His last 4 matches have been decided by 2 points or less.
Yeah, and with Amine with the Olympic red shirt. Oh, beautiful shot there again. Now it's finished going the other direction here with the head on the knee right there, coming across. Of course, if he's in freestyle wrestling right now, he'd be working on a leg lace to go ahead and get exposure.
One item that Sean Bormet told us about Myles Amine is that every single time he steps on the mat, he gets better.
I believe that. You know, it's just a guy that's just gritty in the early part of his career, but now becoming more technically sound. And you can see with those, I mean, Caffey is a skilled opponent here. He's athletic, got a great gas tank. He's just one of those guys that can go ahead and, you know, very talented, you know, up weight now at 97, but his upside is really high. So that to be picking him apart early in this match is really tip of the cap here for Amine. Good momentum.
Caffey, a redshirt junior from Carbondale, Illinois. Beat Thomas Panola 9-7 of Purdue last Friday. Only loss coming at the hands of Nebraska's Eric Schultz by decision 6-5. But right now he has a tall task ahead of him in the number 4 ranked Myles Amine from Michigan.
And both of these guys, Ray, are up a weight. You know, with Amine, he was a 74-pounder his 2 years ago, and then took the Olympic red shirt, of course. And then now he's up at 97, and a lot of people, you know, probably myself included, was wondering whether he'd have the size for this weight, but he looks pretty solid right now. I think it's just getting those early matches in collegiate style back underneath the belt. I think that's, you know, it's really important. Of course, the big leg off that we've talked about here with the Michigan program, and you know, having the program closed down for 2 weeks or at least, and then having the bye week before that. But you can see where they're getting to their shots a little bit earlier than what they did before. And you know, again, this is against a quality opponent. A nice little shot to the outside, head of the outside shot right now, right?
Looking to get the back of Cam Caffey.
Look for Caffey to go ahead and look for something big right here. He feigns at the cradle right there, and Amine does a great job of switching off to the double and cuts him off.
6-2 advantage for Myles Amine, who's undefeated this season. 8-5 decision wins last weekend over Penn State's Michael Beard and Ohio State's Gavin Hoffman. And the first period draws to a close with Myles Amine on top 6-2.
Well, with 3 takedowns in the first period, I think a lot of people would have taken the under on that if that was the line. You can see Mike and Sam getting the family behind their man there at 97. Looks good.
His father, Mike, was an NCAA finalist, 4-year letter winner. Uncle Sam also wrestled at Michigan. Myles Amine, his cousin, Cam Amine, wrestled earlier today. He was victorious over Jake Tucker. 6-2, the lead for the number 4 ranked Myles Amine over the number 5 ranked Cam Caffey. Roger Chandler told us about Cam Caffey that he's very analytical and always trying to find a way to outsmart you, or he's got to do his best to outsmart and outwill Myles Amine.
That's correct. You know, very well said, because he's He's, you know, this match is all going Amin's way, and let's see if he looks to attack. He is attacking the same side every time, but, you know, but his head has been in different positions with all 3 finishes. Head to the inside, down below the knee, head really on the knee on one finish, and then the last one, I think, was head to the outside there. Wow, low finish right there. Boy, he's showing why was 5th in the worlds.
And he hits the back of Caffey. Well, Myles Amine stepped on the mat, and it was a big match for him because he wants to prove that he is among the cream of the crop here at 197, especially as he gets ready for the Big Tens and also the NCAA. Obviously, he's going to be competing for San Marino in the Olympics this summer.
Yeah, but huge improvement, Ray, from last week. You know, he was having a difficult time getting to the offense against the freshman Beard from Penn State. And he had to rely on some crafty little moves, but now he's got an outside cradle locked up right there. This is tight. Will he be able to go ahead and knock him? We'll see which direction he goes with that. May want to try to get a little bit tighter on the grip. Spread the legs out a little bit more. Use that right knee.
Well, we have under a minute to go, and already Myles Amine has 9 points on the board in both of his matches last week, and he only had 8 points each against Michael Beard and Gavin Hoffman.
Yeah, so he's, say if he's willing to go ahead and stay with that cradle.
Myles Amine dominating Caffey.
Nice riding here. Caffey doing a nice job of not putting too much weight on the float, but a beautiful front trip. I love that sagging trip right there. This is, you know, this is wrestling the old guy at the Y. You know, you know, the old, you know, the guy, the assistant coach that has all the tricks that makes himself. You know, I talked about Spencer Lee. He's like wrestling an old coach, but he's keeps that type of weight on you. But Amine has that type of presence in this match. He's really making Caffey work.
Myles Amine on top of Caffey at 9-3. And what is astounding, Jim, is that he hasn't given Caffey even an opportunity to get close in this match. He came out and established himself from the outset.
Agreed.
I mean, there are levels to this.
Yeah, there is. This is a big win. But, you know, it's a match that we thought would be, you know, 5-4, 4-3, that type of thing. And Amine is blowing it open here with the scoring. And now he attacks the other side of the body, right? Caffey looking for the big move, a little bit better finish. Little shoulder right in the back, right? Of the thigh right there. Caffey doing everything he can.
Good job, Caffey. Good job, Caffey.
Caffey now down 9-4.
Yeah, look for Amine to come up and try to get his head up underneath that leg.
9-4.
Got the legs in right there. Here's Caffey coming back now, 9-6.
Well, Caffey, who is 5-1 this season. Last year, an NCAA qualifier, Big Ten finalist, looking to cut into this Myles Amine lead. 65 seconds left here in this third period.
It's a little bit high, but nice job of just giving up the escape instead of the reversal. Look to see if Caffey looks for something big in this situation. 10-6.
Riding time is a non-factor. This is a top 5 matchup. Amine, number 4. Caffey, number 5 in the country.
Oh, collects both ankles now. Now kind of a face to shoelace position here. Look for Amine to try to create a little bit more elevation and kind of tuck his right ankle up underneath there if he can. Now he go ahead and look at the scrambling ability of Caffey. He almost comes out of that.
Well, I think both men have shown quite a bit in this matchup, Jim.
Yeah, I said that Caffey has the ability to go the whole 7 here. You can see that in this match. He's brought himself back into this match and made it competitive. And one of those things where the next time that these guys meet, eliminate the scoring, might be able to take advantage of your gas tank a little bit later in the match. Both guys, but I'd love to see these big guys just, you know, 16 points on the board, pretty impressive.
We head down the stretch. Myles Amine will remain undefeated as he hands Caffey the second loss of the season. Myles Amine
Good job, Cam.
with a decision win over Cam Caffey. He will improve to 3-0. Cam Caffey drops to 5-2. I was impressed by both guys.